Floyd Mayweather is gonna live his life like he wanna live it.
Why does it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got don't cost money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No, money don't make me, I make money.
In 2026, one of boxing's all-time greats is doing something that just makes no sense at all right now. Floyd Mayweather walked away undefeated with a perfect 50-0 record. Over a 20-year run, he broke every financial limit in sports, earning more than $1.2 billion total combined. He's the man who earned $300 million in one night against...
Probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever.
You know, I've been had money thrown at me from so many different countries, 9 figures. I made tons of money. You know, that's why the nickname is, you know, Floyd Money Mayweather.
In 2026, one of boxing's all-time legends is doing something that makes no sense at all. Floyd Mayweather left boxing undefeated at 50-0 across a 20-year career. He destroyed financial limits in sports, earning more than $1.2 billion in total revenue. He is the fighter who pulled in $300 million in just one night against Conor McGregor without slowing down. By every rule of money management, someone with that level of wealth should already be invisible today. He should be on a yacht living off safe investment returns and staying completely away from any kind of work, especially when your job means getting hit in the face. But when you look at what Floyd Mayweather is really doing in 2026, it doesn't seem like he ever made billions in boxing. It feels more like panic mode. At 48 years old, Mayweather is going on a fast, risky, and strained global tour. He has booked an exhibition fight against 59-year-old Mike Tyson in the Democratic Republic of Congo. What do you think about
59-year-old heavyweight legend Mike Tyson will fight Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition?
I was minding my business. He challenged me.
He booked a fight with a retired 45-year-old kickboxer in Athens, Greece. He is also lining up a professional rematch with Manny Pacquiao at the Sphere in Las Vegas. And while all of this is happening, he has launched a massive $340 million lawsuit against his former network.
You're blaming them when in fact it's really, really you. Maybe you should go to them to get some lessons.
It's a spending issue, not an income.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right.
He is fucking broke, huh? They
Like,
call him Money Mayweather.
Bro,
where's your money?
He's walking around in...
In this video, we're going to break down the Mayweather empire in detail. We're going to look at his extreme and expensive lifestyle, a disturbing trail of hidden financial pressure, and the harsh reality of what happens when you can't fully understand the contracts you sign. The Money Mayweather image is no longer just a marketing identity. It feels like a mental trap now. And Floyd may actually be fighting just to keep that illusion alive. Welcome to Redline Theory. To understand how $1 billion can disappear, you need to understand the gap between total career earnings and real cash in hand. Earning $1 billion over 20 years does not mean that money is sitting in a bank account today. Once a fighter retires, those huge 9-figure paydays stop forever. But the lifestyle that comes with being Floyd Mayweather does not slow down. This is what financial experts call the burn rate.
It's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived.
Yes. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money, you gotta show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and the latest car, and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that like, boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Let's break down his spending habits. Mayweather reportedly owns 2 private Gulfstream jets. Custom Gulfstream G650 alone can cost around $60 million up front. But that purchase price is only the beginning. The real cost comes every single month. There are premium hangar fees across international airports, huge aviation insurance payments, full-time salaries for expert pilots, and constant federally required maintenance checks. Running just one private jet already burns millions every year in unavoidable costs. With 2 jets, the overhead becomes massive just to keep them legally flying. Then there's the car collection. Mayweather is known for his color-coded fleets of luxury vehicles, an all-white collection in Las Vegas, and an all-black fleet in Los Angeles. We're talking about more than 100 cars.
Look at Floyd. Like, Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like, he's got a tap. It's just like unlimited amount of money. Money's just flowing.
Cars are rapidly losing value asset. The moment you buy them, they start dropping in price. But the costs don't stop there. You still have insurance payments. You still need climate-controlled storage. And you still need specialist, custom maintenance to keep them in perfect condition. All of that demands a...
Let's walk down here and check this out. Come.
In 2025, he reportedly walked into a Vegas dealership and bought 4 luxury cars in a single day for $2.25 million. Then later turned around and filed a lawsuit against the dealer over one of them. This is not slow spending. It's fast, chaotic financial movement. And then there's the entourage, the money team. At his peak, Floyd surrounded himself with dozens of people. Bodyguards, bag carriers, assistants, logistics staff, a full operation built around his image and lifestyle. That kind of payroll makes sense when you just earned $250 million fighting Manny Pacquiao. But it becomes dangerous when those massive paydays stop. The problem is Floyd never truly downsized. Today, he is reportedly living off his principal wealth instead of interest or fresh income stream. And in that kind of...
I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. I know you like to make money. You're never gonna stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
If the private jets and mansions are quietly draining his accounts, then a deeper issue makes things even worse: his relationship with risk. Floyd Mayweather doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't use drugs. But his addiction has always been something else: adrenaline. And when you step away from professional fighting, that feeling doesn't just disappear. For some athletes, the replacement becomes high-stakes gambling and constant financial risk-taking, chasing the...
Don't go to the damn poker table. Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine, for crying out loud, even if it's only asking you for $1. Don't do it. Stay the hell out of the casino.
Keep your money. Because as great as you are, I got news for you. You ain't gonna be able to perform like that forever. We all get old.
If you look at his Instagram, you'll see carefully staged posts showing massive million-dollar winning betting slips. But that image can be misleading. The reality of sports betting is simple. Over time, the house always has the advantage. For every huge win that gets posted online, there are often losses that never get shown. Back in 2014, he reportedly placed a $10 million bet on the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl and lost. But here's the real danger when gambling at that level of wealth. Taxes don't disappear. When you...
What's the most you've ever won in a single bet?
Probably 1.2, 1.3.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the most you've ever lost on a bet?
Probably $1 million.
Oh,
I do personally believe and feel comfortable in letting you know that Floyd is being held in Dubai. He's being held for debt. He did not pay a debt. In Dubai, they do not take debt as a forgiving measure. In the United States, they do.
And finally, the Las Vegas climax, a fully sanctioned professional rematch against Manny Pacquiao at the Sphere in September. 11 years after they broke the world record, 2 aging legends are stepping back into the ring for a massive Netflix broadcast. This grueling, geographically chaotic schedule is not the behavior of a secure billionaire. It looks like a rapid wholesale liquidation of his remaining athletic equity to save off bankruptcy. If a normal person runs out of money, the solution is painful but simple. You downsize, you sell jet, you auction the car fleet, you sell the mansions, move into a quiet house, live off index funds, and disappear. But Floyd Mayweather cannot downsize. He is a prisoner of his own creation. For 25 years, he built his entire existence around being Money Mayweather. The downsize would mean admitting to the public that he failed. For an ego built entirely on being undefeated and unfathomably rich, that admission is psychological suicide. So he has to keep up the facade even as it destroys him. He is literally faking his wealth to project perfection. By exposed fake $42 million portfolio claim, Floyd sued $100 million defamation. He claimed the article humiliated him. He doesn't care about the real estate. He cares about his perception. The perception of his wealth is his last remaining asset. Because he cannot tolerate the optics of going broke, he makes self-destructive choices. Instead of selling the jet, he bounces checks to jewelers. Instead of selling the cars, he stops paying rent. The financial facade has to get louder because his foundation has completely crumbled behind the scenes. Floyd Mayweather is no longer the quote-unquote Money Mayweather once knew. He is a prisoner to his own brand. When he steps into that ring in 2026, he is not protecting his perfect legacy. He is doing it because the Jets need fuel, the entourage needs payroll, and the creditors are circling behind closed doors. He is fighting to fund his own illusion. This is Redline Theory. Thanks for watching. This video is made strictly for informational and educational purposes for the boxing audience. It is based on publicly available information and general commentary and should not be taken as confirmed facts or financial claim. All content is presented under fair use for criticism, commentary, and reporting purposes as allowed by YouTube policy. No harm, defamation, or disrespect is intended toward any individual mentioned. We respect all athletes and organizations discussed. This video has also been enhanced with the help of AI tools to make it more unique, engaging, and informative for viewers.